Just coming out here to take a look. You can see, like, this side of the mountains. I mean, Lake Geneva has no place to go. I mean, this is it. This is the valley. Well, that helps it to be as big as it is. Beautiful flowers. Well, welcome back to the late afternoon views of the Swiss Alps in the distance over Lake Geneva, the vineyards of Vaud, and we're high enough on this ridge to actually have a working farm, a couple of cows. I haven't seen them in a long time. Nice to see cows. I miss them. There's always a cow at a higher altitude here in Switzerland. I haven't talked about that in quite a few stages. Whew, a lot of construction going on. As you can imagine, these grapes have the best view in the country. So, you know, you carve off a little slice of land here, sell that for a couple $100,000, and you lose, what, 3 cases of wine a year? I think I would make that trade. Well, the hike has left the vineyards and we've moved into the mountain a little bit. So this is a cute little town here, a little farming town. I hope you can hear the cowbells. Maybe the last cowbells we hear for the Swiss Alpine Panorama Trail. I hope not. Of course, there's a truck in the background now. I haven't stopped to talk about the bees very much, but these beehives are kind of all over the place, which is, I think, great. I think there's a countrywide effort to maintain and grow the bee population. For the vineyards, of course, I assume that's pretty much a primary goal. And gosh, I heard at one point somebody said it's against the law to kill a bee. I don't know, but I do think that there's a lot of things that are done well here in this country, like this little town here. That is a cool building. It's actually reminds me of Scotland a little bit. I'm not sure where we are. I know that we are probably 7-8 kilometers in for the day. So we're making progress. All right, we're almost done for the day. This is Fechy. And wow, this is a step back in time. We are just on the outskirts of Gilly. And so I'm looking forward to grabbing some dinner and laying down for a little bit. But before I could do that, I needed to turn on and show this step back in time. We are, I mean, this is excluded area. If they wanted to be, they could just be on their own. Amazing. Beautiful stuff. All right, check this chateau out. You know, it's the classic front courtyard, and then the stables are going to be on the other side with a separate entrance. Just gorgeous. Oh, the stables might have been over there, and then this would be, I don't know, servant entrance. Wow. Okay, so these rooftops peeking out the edge of this bush line, that is the town of Gilly. Somewhere down there is my hotel. We should be seeing the end of Lake Geneva at that point, and maybe the outskirts of Geneva itself. I'm digging the fact that the lake's getting smaller over here, so I'm excited. I'm excited to get to the end. It's been a long hike across this country, a beautiful one. So I'm going to turn off for today. I will see you in the morning. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. Good morning. Welcome to Swiss Cheese Trails. We are on section 27. This is a very long one. It's 30 kilometers, so spent the night in the middle of it in the town of Gilly. It's a new day and new pronunciation. And we are in the next town, Bruzen. We've got morning sun going on, so we're gonna have some different looks at Lake Geneva and the mountains behind it, because the sun's in the east, whereas the last time I turned on, the sun was in the west. And you could, sun being in the west, it gave us a look back at the snow-packed peaks pretty easily. So this morning we got to see some of the peaks, snow-packed peaks, but you know, from the other side. So I stayed in pretty much the only hotel in Gilly. It looks like a bigger town on the map than it really is. I mean, it's a fairly big town considering the towns around here, but there is one grocery store. It's really not a grocery store. It's just sort of a little bodega, and they decided to close early yesterday. The hotel was really nice, really great dinner. I had a foie gras and a lamb stew and a creme brulee. The creme brulee was one of the best I've ever had. The foie gras was just fantastic. So make comments if you want about foie gras, but I'm a food person, and I'm a carnivore at that. So I have a lot of environmental aspects. I've got a lot of care and rights aspects about me, but I am one that does enjoy eating. I'll leave it at that. Okay, so we're heading out of town now, and I'll catch you a little further down.